Hey all viewers and viewresses, my name is General Red Strategist and welcome back to Tracks, the train set game. This is the 6th episode we're doing now as part of this kind of occasional series. So we're back here on Pretty System, my new little map. Got my nice little train station with its car park there, all the buses and everything. And my city garden, which I completed in the previous episode. So now we're just going to, add some more stuff to it. And I was thinking, what else does this town need? Well, it needs all kinds of things. There's all kinds of things we can put in here. But I was thinking for this one, we're going to start off by putting some stuff kind of on either side of the train station, I do think. Because I think that's what'll look best. So now, what I'm probably going to do is get this grass block here, and we're just going to put that in there, and we're going to put another one in, maybe also just there, just to extend this out a bit, and then another grass block here, and we'll mirror it, basically on this side. Right, so that gives us a bit more space to work with. Now I've got this road here, and I'm thinking we'll make this maybe kind of one of the main streets of the city, along with that road up there. Maybe ultimately we'll have them kind of loop around and join onto each other. So I was thinking, because this is a main street, what we need maybe are some really kind of big buildings. Interesting stuff, maybe some skyscrapers and apartment blocks alongside the old station car park. So I'm thinking that's what we're going to do, everyone. Since this is going to be our new city, we're going to get these bad boys in place. Now, I could do actually with increasing our grid subdivisions 25%. Do you reckon that'll be sufficient? Possibly. Hold on. If we divide them a bit further, 12.5%. Get it nice and close. Yeah, like that, maybe? Ooh, that is a very tall building, I must say. I mean, we did kind of have a look at them in the previous previous episode even. But yes, they are quite sizable, aren't they? So thinking maybe get skyscraper there. Oh, but having said that, maybe what if we have one then sort of immediately behind it? Perhaps, or... I mean, the funny thing is, obviously, they've just got no kind of windows on their reverse side. They're always just on three sides. It's kind of weird, but never mind. Right, so if we put that skyscraper there, like so. Why don't we have what about an apartment block right next to it? Because, some sort of city centre living, kind of like that. I mean, the windows are just going to be looking straight into each other. Maybe there should be a bit of a gap between them. Maybe. Hold on. What about there, do you reckon? Do you reckon that'd work? Yeah, let's just put that there for now. See, that is a very big building, isn't it? Looks fantastic. I kind of like them. I think they look sort of interesting, like that, don't they? As part of our kind of city centre area. I'm not too sure, actually, about them, now that I have them up. Also, I've just learned, is it possible to change colours of buildings? Because I heard apparently you could do it with houses. Let's just test this out. You put that down like that, let's just get rid of that. Oh no, apparently was it with random houses? Oh, hello. No, you could do that. Right, so yeah, I was just looking on the patch notes for the game. Apparently with random houses, when you put them down, specifically with this icon here, you can then sort of left click on them to actually change their shape, size and colour, which is kind of interesting. Didn't realise you could do that, but that's kind of awesome, really, because it actually enables some interesting designs. Now, see, I'm just thinking, if we put these here, we've then got a space sort of behind them, which I'm not really sure what to do with, which is kind of awkward. So hold on, maybe what we need to do here is get some wall blocks down first, like so. Ooh. Why is that going down like that? I don't want that going down. The hell? God, it's because it's on a freaking seam there, this wall. It's being a bit weird about it. Hold on. If I take it down like this with the Alt key... Oh, bloody hell, what the... I don't want it in alternate mode. Flipping out. Maybe if you turn it round. Hold on. Okay. Ooh. Like that. Does that work? Maybe. Kind of. Just keep putting it down like this. So that way, we've got a wall going along the back. Maybe we could sort of divide the space behind these buildings into kind of distinct yards or something. Could work. Okay, if we just put that out there for now like that. Because the thing is, this railway track is going to be bordered by walls anyway, so that nobody can just go kind of climbing on it. Because that's going to be probably the best thing to do. Now, let me think about this. What if I put like a fence, a metal fence down the middle there? We can sort of get it lined up like that. Let's just put it like that for now. Hold on. Hold on, hold up, you lots watching this. Is that lined up perfectly? No, not quite. Put it like... Oh God. It's a bit... Oh God, I'm knocking my microphone. Jesus. It's a bit awkward kind of getting it to line up sometimes, but that's not quite aligned, is it? Can I get in there? Take a look at it. Take that out. Okay, hold on. Bit awkward, but oh no, wait. Hold on. Does that look better? No, not quite. Oh God, I just got rid of that by accident. Okay, fine. Let's just take that shit. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the moment where I start ballsing it up. I'm taking all my base blocks out. I can't get it. Ooh. Right, hold on, hold on. Increase it back to 100% so we can get it spot on accurate. There we are. Right. Let's see now. So I've got that there, that wall. What can I have in this space though? That's the question. Or maybe. Sorry, I'm just thinking about what I could be putting in there, which I'm not. Because you know, I'm not entirely 100% certain, am I? I feel like are the wall pieces on this slide slightly longer than on that side? It feels like they are. Oh fuck me! No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to get rid of the fences. So awkward. Okay, just if I can do that again. Grass blocks, please. Actually, no. We're going to put a stone block here. Because what we might do is create sort of like a yard area. Hold on, put that there. Take that out. Right, now let's get the wall pieces again. Go up here, please. There we are. Okay, they're a bit more... Yeah, they look a bit more correct now. If we use the 100% grid subdivisions. Oh, that's not correct. Hold on. Delete that one, replace it in there. Oh, careful. Oh, can I get it spot on there? Yeah, that's about right, isn't it? Okay, now that's looking a bit better. So let's put a wall, maybe going up here as well. Sort of divide it up a bit. Oh, careful. Right. Then get a wall ending. Put that there. Yeah. That looks better, doesn't it? I think that looks better, to be honest. Okay, so, right. We create that little sort of space there, then we can put stuff actually into it. So maybe, how about we have a couple of apartment blocks, maybe? And sort of set them further back into the thing. And you can have a car park or something in front of them, or maybe a couple of skyscrapers. That could work, actually. Okay, 12.5. Oh, God. Didn't mean to press that. Should we get a colour that we like? I'm not keen on that colour. Yeah. Maybe, yeah. Let's start off with this colour. I wonder if there's a way to actually customise the colours of these buildings. So if we put that one there, like that. Yeah, that kind of looks alright, doesn't it? Just a little space behind them. Okay, let me just get a better colour, one that I actually like. No. Well, maybe just make them the identical colour. Perhaps. How close is that one to the wall there? Maybe quite close, so... Put that one about... there or there? Okay, that one's closer to the wall than that one is. So easy, they don't quite match up, do they? Oh, no, I didn't want the hospital. I wanted the skyscraper. Ideally of a colour. Fuck it. No, not that colour. It's a bit of a weird one. Damn it. Is there a way to actually get it to be a colour that you want it to be? Okay, maybe we need to increase grid subdivisions. Oh god, I keep pressing space by accident. Ooh. Fuck it, we'll go for this colour. Yeah, even though it is a bit strange, but... for some reason it's a bit weird and it like jumps to this position here. It's very peculiar, isn't it? Unless... we maybe... Hold on. Just rethinking it. Or maybe we put the skyscrapers fairly close together and just have a space down the side. Screw it. Put it like that. Okay, so we'll have them two there. And like I said, we'll have a kind of car park sort of thing actually in front of them, where the employees, where they can all kind of park up. So what sort of vehicle should we put in there? We'll probably get some vans, definitely. Maybe also... Actually, hold on. Let's just look... Oh no, I was going to look at the roof and say maybe we could put a helicopter on top, but actually I don't think that's going to work, is it? Now, what can we put in there? I was thinking maybe a lorry down the side, but... Ooh, that's actually quite big. That's not going to fit down there. What about a van down the side? Possibly. This colour, sort of a very pink van. Could work. Maybe slightly different colour. White. Orange. Yeah, let's go for that colour. Okay, yeah. You have a van just parked down the side there. It's kind of like, the side area where they can do deliveries and what have you. Okay, yeah, that's fine. It'll work like that. Oh, post boxes. Never realised they had these. Maybe we should have a post box actually somewhere. Maybe in the park, actually. That might be a good place for a post box. What about there? Just next to the old clock tower where people can go up and just post their letters. Yeah, you know what? I think we might do that. Hold on, let me just increase... Oh, hold on. I'm freaking doing something that I don't know if I mean to do. My default's enabled. I should put that back on. Let's see now. I want to put this here and rotate it around a bit so it's not quite, 90 degrees. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that looks alright there, I think. That'll be good. Right, okay, got my skyscrapers in there, that's good. And they're actually the same colour, which is kind of good. Right, cars. Car park. That's what we need here. So, let's... Oh, that's a nice blue one. I like that. Okay, so we'll put that one there. Put this one sort of alongside it. Yeah, and then another one there. Nice. And we'll sort of maybe have a few kind of parked in front of the buildings too. So maybe like this. Obviously we need to leave some space for that van to get out if it needs to pull forward. Oof, that's a horrible colour, I don't like that. Maybe we should switch to, well, a motor scooter. Someone's got, just park up a couple of these bad boys maybe. It's a horrible colour again, that is, put that there. Right. Okay, yeah, it's a nice little sort of car park in front of the thing. And they're right-hand drive, these vehicles. So I have to remember that when I put them down onto the roadway outside. Maybe I should start putting some vehicles down on the road. Actually, make things look a little more populated, kind of. Also, we need to, of course, put the lampposts in. Although it's going to look a bit strange, isn't it? Now, as usual, let's put them like this first. Like so. Oh, careful. Of course, I've not been putting them into the corner pieces, but just because of the trees. The problem with the way I've positioned some of those trees is, they kind of clip through. Plus, there's the freaking seams of the blocks, which is kind of a bit weird. But Okay, well, we ignore the corner pieces for now just because of how awkward they are, but in the meantime, put these there like that. That's looking good. Nice. And again, maybe we could put a lamppost on that final one there. Just see if it'll go in. Okay, no, it won't. Oh no. We could put one in there. Or maybe we should put a different one, since it's slightly different. One like this, maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put a slightly different one there, because obviously we're up against the road. It'll make it look a bit better. Yeah. Yeah, I think that looks kind of alright. It's semi-decent to me. Nice. Now, let's throw a few cars and vehicles down the road, I think. Let's put the post van down somewhere. Let's put him sort of... should we have him sort of parked on the curb outside? Maybe as though he's gone off into the park to sort of collect. Maybe. Yeah. Nah, he's kind of obstructing the path there. Plus, you're not allowed to, you know, there's a freaking white line down the edge. You're not allowed to park on the edge of the road. Okay, well, let's put the post van there. Yeah, so it's just to make it, you know, look like it's populated, everybody. Some cars. Sprinkle a few of these down, these bad boys. Let's put one there. One there. One there, and maybe let's put some up here, actually. Like so. Let's have a big gap between them here. As though, you know, just to kind of simulate some better traffic. That's a horrible colour. I'm going to switch out to a van, I think. Yeah, put a van there. Let's go back to the cars. Put one over there. That's the same colour as that one. Let's just change that out. Oof, no. Have a taxi, actually. Make it look like a taxi has just come out of the train station. Nice. Nice. That's looking good, isn't it? Okay, right. So we filled up a bit of traffic on that main road there. That's not looking too bad at all, is it? Oh god, I keep knocking my microphone by accident. Because I'm an idiot. Right, now let's think. Over on the other side of the train station, shall we maybe put some apartment blocks in? Because I think that could be a nice good thing to do. A nice good thing. You know what I mean? Right. What I'm thinking... What I'm thinking, everybody... Actually, no. Actually, no. We're not going to put apartment blocks on the other side of the train station. What I might go for is some skyscrapers again, but I might put them in a slightly different kind of different position to the ones on the other side. So once again, let's just get a stone block to make it look like a kind of parking lot type thing. Get our walls, put them down, like so. Line them up. Get them all in place. That's good. Right, put this side. Let's get the lampposts in as well at some point. Right, and a wall end piece to go there. Lovely. Lampposts. Let's get them in. Oh, they're on that side already. That's good. Go like this. Right, ignore the corner piece, like we always seem to do. There we go. Right, and similarly, as you know, as to on the other side, we'll put a overhanging one like that. Yeah. Okay. So the plan is have a couple of skyscrapers, but this time we're going to put them on this side of the lot, so they're much kind of closer and overlooking. Because the thing is, you know, you don't want total symmetry, I don't think, in a city like this. Ideally, you know, sometimes a bit of asymmetry can lend a nice big town some character. That's what I'm thinking, ladies and gents. Right, so put that one there. Yes, that's looking good, isn't it? Okay, and then put this one over here, maybe? Closer to the road? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Yeah, I like it. It's kind of coming together. God, those skyscrapers and apartment blocks are big though, aren't they? Right, so once again, we've got a little sort of alley there between the two things, which we can use for deliveries and whatever else have you. Now, what else shall we put in? Just wondering if... well, the fire hydrants, I've just realised. Just realised they're a thing. Maybe we should have some of these around, actually. We should put a fire hydrant just in there, in case there's a fire in the park. That way you can do stuff. Maybe we should put one, actually, at a train station as well. Let's put a fire hydrant there, just in front of that. And we might also put one, perhaps, maybe just there, sort of at the entrance to the car park. You know, if there's ever a fire, ideally you need good access to a hydrant somewhere, so you can put it out. There you go, see? Making sure to put all the old town utilities in there. Right, we've got another car park here. Let's put another van. That's like a horrid colour. Yeah, that's slightly better. Okay, so once again, put the van sort of in the delivery bay between the two buildings, and then we'll just sprinkle some cars down, park them up. Okay, one there, one there. That's a horrible colour. Let's go for something slightly different. Yeah, pink will do. Okay, very well. We'll park some more up like this along here. Ooh, careful. That's it. Let's get them whapped down. Yeah, that'll do. And maybe just a motor scooter as well, because someone likes to come to work on one of these. There we go. Nice. Right. So that is another car park, and sort of, you know, they're going to be kind of office buildings essentially. That's what they're going to be. Okay, so Pretty System is slowly but surely taking shape. So we've got first four sort of big buildings in place. Obviously we're going to be putting down all kinds of things like apartment blocks, houses, all kinds of things. So, you know, part of my plan here is, so along the sides of the city garden we'll have some more kind of open green spaces, and then beyond those I think we'll have some kind of apartment blocks. So, you know, the apartment blocks will have a nice big view down over the city garden, but they won't be kind of right up on it. Because the thing is, you know, if you're actually in the city garden itself, you probably want, you know, to feel like you have some real space to actually breathe and move. You know, if you've got apartment blocks just up along the sides, it'll feel very kind of, or very like, how should I say, very, it'll feel like you're being squeezed in, basically, from both sides, and we don't kind of want that, because that's not really ideal, is it? Okay, so, you know what we're going to do? We're going to whack down some trees, I do reckon, because I think this will be a nice thing to do. So let's think about how I'm going to do this. If I put them... Trees are going to clip into each other a bit here, but you know what? I don't think it matters, does it? Maybe just sort of sprinkle them down a bit kind of randomly here to give a bit more asymmetry. Like so, maybe? Hold on, let's just start them off with a nice kind of gap between them. Like this. Nice. Careful. It's looking good though, I must say. Doesn't matter if they're quite perfectly spaced out from each other, because they'll be fine, I reckon. Having said that, that's now kind of overhanging the road, isn't it? Hold on, let's just kind of... See, that's going to... It's going to make people spurge out, isn't it? Hold on. Maybe if I line them up a bit better. Maybe if I divide them up. Hold on. I've got an idea here. Folks. Where's about roughly halfway between those two trees? Is it about there-ish? Let's put one down like that. We'll just sort of estimate the halfway distance between them, I think, for now. Like there. And there-ish. There. Okay, yeah. They're not perfectly spaced, but you know what? I don't care, it'll do. So at the end of the day, like I say, a bit of asymmetry always lends a bit of character to a nice town or city. So some of those trees are kind of clipping into each other, but to be honest, I don't really care. Oh shit, I just freaking got rid of my bloody fountain without meaning to. Like an idiot. Crap, I need to put that back in now. It was about there, wasn't it? Is that about right? Yeah, that's about right. There we go. Jesus. Don't know how on earth I've just managed to delete that without meaning to, but somehow I did. Okay, we're going to now mirror it on this side, like so. So go over here, mirror on that side. Oh, careful. Yeah, just there. Right, halfway point is about there-ish. Yeah. Now, let's get them in. So, put that in there. Oh, easy does it. That one goes in there. Let's get them to the halfway point, roughly. Yeah. So again, like I say, doesn't matter if it's perfectly symmetrical, because at the end of the day, I mean, down the sides of the city park, you know, they're the city garden even, they're just meant to be kind of open green spaces, so it doesn't matter if they're utterly perfect. Okay, now, obviously something I kind of want to do at some point is maybe kind of loop these roads together. That makes me wonder. Obviously, you can sort of, yeah, okay, you can create an intersection like that. That's interesting. Okay, let's get rid of that. So if need be, I can always just loop them round to each other. That's pretty awesome. What's the oh no, didn't want that. Get rid of that. Want to ideally go like that. Oh no, didn't want to do that. Okay, I'm just testing it out just to see how well it looks. So you can make intersections that branch off. That'd be kind of good, won't it? Yeah, if we do that. I really need to think, though, about how big I want these kind of side green spaces to be. Because, yeah, I'm just thinking about that. Hold on, maybe if we... Let me just think about this. If we just put down some quick... Hold on, no, I'm going the wrong way there. Let's just put down some quick grass blocks along the side here, just to pad out these sides a bit with extra stuff. Then if we go down to the road here, oh, careful, just extend this out here for the moment, like that. Then do the same on this side. There we go. Right, just bring that out. Right, here's the seam between the two blocks. Can I do something like this, maybe? Just to kind of join those roads up? Yeah, I can, like that. Okay. I think that could work. Sort of. I think that's... Sorry, I'm just thinking... Yeah, if we make that our green space on the side there, we could sort of mirror that on the other side, and then we can start off with our apartment blocks over on this kind of, in this kind of big section over there. Yeah, I think that sounds about right, doesn't it? Okay, let's just get my grass blocks out again and just mirror that on over on this side, over here. So Pretty System is getting bigger and bigger, bit by bit. It's looking awesome. Right, let's just extend the roads out over this side. So we got them, you know, nice and extended. It's funny how they kind of overhang like that, but it doesn't matter. Now, you know, I get the feeling, obviously, this is not going to be quite symmetrical on this side as it is on the other side, but you know what? I don't mind. Need to do it from this one, I think. Yeah, so I think the green space on this side is going to be a bit shorter than the one on the other side, but yeah, you know what, it doesn't matter. Bit shorter, yeah, see, look, yeah, because that side's a bit bigger than that side, but I don't care. I think it's fine, it'll be okay. So, yeah, we'll tell you what, we'll leave it here for this episode of Tracks. In the next episode, I'll actually crack on, build more of this green space, and maybe start getting some actual apartment blocks down as well. Obviously, at some point, we'll also want to put, you know, normal houses, and we'll probably need like a high street or something as well, with all the shops, which I'm thinking we'll do with this road along here. Obviously, we'll need to get down the emergency services, they'll need to get placed in at some point, but we can do that in due course, I do think. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this episode then, everybody. I've got big grand designs in mind for this town, so it should be, you know, should be very interesting to see how it progresses. If you're not doing so already, you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter, links in the video description as always, along with a link to my General Red Propagandist channel, where I do a lot of anime related content. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, go ahead and check it out. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, and of course share it with your friends on Facebook, on Twitter, whatever. If you're not already done so, please do subscribe to my channel. But other than that, in the meantime, I'm signing off now. Goodbye everybody. Survey the landscape as well whilst we're up here. Squire. He's got to be coming back, surely. Okay, here he is. And shot one. Right. Shit. Oh, you can't get me, you see. Oh, get him. Oh, what are you up to, boy? Mate, no. Okay, so shit me. Jeez. There's hunters coming as well. This is dangerous. Back! Oh no! Oh, are you kidding me? I shouldn't have gone for the freaking squire. Well, that's the parkour challenge over, everybody.